July favorites. I'm filming in my bedroom because it's kind of early in the morning, and in the back of my house it's so bright and it was literally blinding me, and you could see like shadows of my blinds. So a little bit of change of scenery. I have some good favorites to share with you, so let's get started. First up has been this concealer. I haven't been that impressed, like blown away by a concealer in a long time. But this one is the Revlon Photo Ready, and it's a stick concealer. It's the perfect shade for me right now, and I just love it because it's easy, and I can just apply it right from here. I can use a brush. I can even dab my beauty blender on it. I use this both underneath my eyes and also for spots around my face. I have it in the shade Medium Deep, which I think might be one of the darkest shades. I think there's one other one that's darker than this. So they don't have a huge shade range, but for me right now with a little bit of a tan, this works perfectly. Typically, this would be too dark for me any other period of time during the year, but this one works pretty well and pretty inexpensive and easily found at the drugstore. So I really like that. Next, this should be no surprise because I've been talking these pencils up in a lot of my recent videos. These are the Estee Lauder Double Wear eye pencils, and I planned on doing a blog post so I could swatch all of these for you. I just haven't gotten around to doing it, but you can find these at Sephora. They have so many different colors. If you saw my other video where I talked about my summer must-have and like favorites for summer, I swatched I think 3 of the really bright colorful pencils in the line, like a turquoise, a emerald, and a purple. But I love these pencils for a couple different reasons. Number one, the packaging is so gorgeous, and I think I've even talked about this one in the past. This one I use as an inner corner highlight. Oh no, this isn't the one. I didn't even see this one. This one is the one I always use for inner corner. It's pearl. But this one, I'm just seeing for the first time. This is called pink gold. So it's kind of like a rosy gold. But the packaging is beautiful. They have a gold cap, and then the end is a kind of like a rubbery smudger. So you can obviously use these as traditional eyeliners, as, you know, top or bottom lash line, inner. But the thing that I love these for the most lately is eyeshadow bases. And especially if you are someone like I am in the summertime, you want to do minimal makeup, but makeup that gets you out of the door very quickly but doesn't look like you just slopped on makeup and didn't try very hard. These set so they don't smear, they don't crease, they don't budge. You don't have to put any kind of powder over them. They just are so beautiful. They blend really easily, but then it's quick before they set, and then you can't really move them, which is fine. So the one that I've been using a lot as a base has been this one, Coffee. It's kind of like a matte brown. Some of them have shimmer, some of them are matte. That one's just a matte brown. So if I put that on my eyes just straight from the pencil and then smudge it out with the other tip, it blends out to just a really simple, easy, classy, light, smoky, daytime smoky eye. But so many gorgeous colors, so many different options. They have this beautiful gray one. This is Smoke. This will be nice for any kind of gray eyeshadows. And then the one that I'm so super excited to wear, I haven't worn yet, is this one for fall. It's called Burgundy Suede, and it's kind of like a cranberry purple color. Super pretty with like matte cranberry or something would be a nice fall eyeshadow combination. So I love these, would highly recommend them. If you're gonna buy one, I wouldn't get black, because if you probably already have black, get a color that is different, that you will get a lot of use out, whether it's as an eyeliner or an eyeshadow base. I'm just so impressed by these. I really like them a lot. Okay, next up is Scentbird, which is a perfume subscription service. When I first heard about them, I was like, oh, another subscription service. One of the things that I don't like at all about subscription services most of the time is you don't know what you're gonna get, and you're spending money and you don't know what you're gonna get. But the difference with this one is you have total control over it. It's $14.95 a month. You get a 30-day supply. I think they average it out to about like 4 sprays a day. The first one that you get will come in this super easy packaging, purse-friendly, travel-friendly spray. Twist up, spray it on. It's really nice. And then from then on, you'll just get the little vials. And then you can just replace them. You slip them right in, turn it. It's super easy. This one that I'm wearing now is really nice. It's by Anna Sui, called Forbidden Affair. I love Anna Sui fragrances. They're hard to get a hold of, at least for me. None of the department stores locally sell them. They don't sell this brand in Sephora. So I loved that I could access this on Scentbird, because otherwise I can't really can't get my hands on it. They have pretty much every designer fragrance that you can think of. If you picture the whole wall in Sephora of all their fragrances, you can find pretty much every single one of them on Scentbird. I did the math. I went on Sephora's website and I was looking at how the Rollerball perfume compared to these. So with this vial, each vial is 0.27 ounces, and on Sephora's website I looked at a bunch of different brands. They pretty much all average between 0.2 and 0.3 ounces of fragrance, but the difference with the Rollerballs is you're paying at least $20, and they go upwards of to like $35 for the same amount. So I love Scentbird because it gives you the opportunity to try different scents without committing to an entire bottle. And as I've gotten older, I've really been trying to condense my perfume collection. I don't like to just collect fragrances and wear a different one each day. I really have condensed my collection down to a few select that I really, really enjoy. But I do sometimes want to see what else is out there. So this is a great way to just kind of try new ones that I want to, you know, that I've kind of heard about in the press or on blogs that I read without having to go out and buy like the entire bottle of it. It's only 15 bucks a month, and I absolutely love the packaging because it's just super easy. Next thing I'm going to talk about is this body butter. This is by Moringa, and they sent me a huge box of all the products that they make, and I was completely living under a rock. I didn't know anything about this. Moringa is a plant, a very rare plant that's made up of super really good for you ingredients. So I want to specifically talk to you about the body butter, but they also make seasoning, so you can season your food with it. They have oils, like you can use them as an argan oil, like a moisturizer. But this body butter, OMG, it's a whipped body butter, and it's the most whipped body butter I've ever tried. I've tried a lot in the past that claim to be whipped, but they don't really feel like it. You can actually see like the holes in this. It literally looks like mousse, and it feels like mousse, and it smells heavenly. It smells like cookie dough. Oh my god, it's so freaking good. Shea Cocoa Mango. It's all natural, really good for you ingredients, not harmful to your skin. The ingredients on here: 100% shea butter, cocoa butter, unscented lotion, mango butter, cold pressed moringa oil, argan oil, and baobab oil. Freaking amazing stuff, super hydrating, super moisturized. A little bit goes a long way. It's not a super thick texture. It's really kind of loose and moussey and bouncy. I love this stuff so much. In this, apparently this was talked about on the Dr. Oz show, and I kind of always trust what that guy says because he knows his stuff. But they have a whole line of products, but that body butter is delicious. Last thing I'm going to talk about before I share one little mommy favorite that I have is this blush by NARS called Amour, and I don't think this is new, but this has been the only blush that I have been wearing all month long, and you guys know I am a blush fiend, and I have quite the collection, so when you know I'm only using one blush for an entire month, it has to be a good one. This was sent to me by a super sweet subscriber named Kimberly, and Kimberly just started a blog called Bitches Who Blend, which I'm kind of obsessed with the name. She asked to interview me for her blog, and I was completely flattered, and she ended up sending me a huge care package of stuff, which was completely unnecessary, but I was very grateful. And in that, she sent me this NARS blush, and I hadn't even heard of it. I don't really read a lot of beauty blogs anymore, as much as I read the mommy blogs and like recipe cooking blogs. So I haven't really been up on like NARS and blush colors and stuff, but oh my god, like this color is so beautiful. If you've watched any of my videos in the past month, this has been the only blush that I've been having on my face. This is the blush that I took with me when I traveled for 2 weeks. Obsessed with it. It's a gorgeous like rosy pink, kind of a cool tone pink. It's just so gorgeous. My interview, if you're interested, is up now, so I will link her blog in the description box. And also, she offered to host a massive giveaway to my viewers alone on her Instagram, which is insane. Like, she's just like completely the sweetest person ever. So I'm gonna have her Instagram below. She showed me a picture of all the prizes. You guys are gonna be blown away. She has everything from makeup to skincare to hair care. The package that she sent me was like, oh my god, like it was Christmas morning. So I will put the directions on how to enter her giveaway and her Instagram name below, and one of you guys will be a lucky winner. And that's that. Last thing I want to talk about is this book. It's kind of a mommy favorite. This book has been Addison's favorite book since I got this for her. I take her to Barnes & Noble once in a while when it's rainy, and I just have her pick out a book. Of course, when there's a cupcake on the front of a book, kind of drawn into it. So we got this book. It's called Peanut Butter and Cupcake by Terry Border, and it's just the most silly book, like most random thing you wouldn't think to like have a story about. When I first saw it, I was like, it's gonna be weird. But it turned out to kind of be a really funny book. There's a lot of puns inside that only adults would get, like a kid wouldn't understand it. But the illustrations are super funny. It's just a book about friendship in the form of food, and it's just a really funny book. So if you guys are in Barnes & Noble or want to pick this up on Amazon, I would definitely recommend it. It's really good, and I love the pictures. So that's it for my July favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye! Kind of are a little bit like higher up on one side. They're just so comfortable, and they look so good on. Like, I can't even